You can like trim this and stuff too, right? Like you can trim the video and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so we can edit this. No. All right, welcome everybody. This is our podcast. This is Arden's channel. I'm yours truly, Brandon. A lot of people call me Millard. Follow me on Twitter, MacDaddy Millard. Same on IG.
Yeah, I'll leave all his stuff like in the description so you can go follow him and all that good stuff. Do you want me to link your SoundCloud and all that?
No, I don't have anything on SoundCloud yet.
Okay.
Well,
if you didn't know, a few of my videos I've put a few beats that he's made in it. So he's been attempting, but he hasn't really been doing anything because he's lazy.
Yeah, no, I'm just very picky, and I like my stuff to sound very particular.
That's true.
I'm an artist.
All right. Well, this podcast, I don't know how often we want to do this, but we're hoping to get a few installments out every so often.
Basically, what happened today was Arden texted me and was like, "Let's make a podcast." So I went out and I bought this little rinky-dink microphone at Best Buy. Shout out to Best Buy. I spent a lot of money there. And now we're just kind of going on the fly.
Yeah, I'm sure the quality is really bad right now, but we'll probably later have a better quality and all that stuff.
The setup will change. I'll learn how to look better on camera.
And hopefully we move in. If you saw my last video, we move into a new place in July, so we might have a podcast set up, maybe.
Yeah, that'll be a lot of fun.
If we can get the funds for that.
Yeah, donations are welcome.
Yeah, I do have a donation thing below, so you can donate to this.
Because, all right, take a look at this real quick. Everybody, this is the little rinky-dink headphones that my microphone came with, and this just ain't working. I need some donations so I can get something as cool as what Arden's got going over there.
But today we're going to kind of talk about the finals, the NBA finals, and what we think of it, and predictions, I guess. So I honestly think that the finals is rigged in some way. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm a Warriors fan, but I truly believe that the Warriors is obviously the best team in the league.
Yeah, no doubt.
I would argue the Rockets, but in my opinion, I feel like it should have honestly been the Warriors and the Celtics, but I feel like it's rigged in the way that LeBron has to be in the finals for people to watch.
Yeah, but Arden takes it a step further, and he thinks that Kyrie and Gordon Hayward, even, or maybe not Gordon Hayward. We all watched him snap his leg on live TV. The NBA didn't want to cut him that short, but he thinks Kyrie is sitting out, so that way it makes it even easier for LeBron. Where the NBA is like, hey, Kyrie, we're gonna pay you not to play, and then next year you can have your shine. And I don't know if I agree with that.
But I also believe, okay, you know how in the beginning the Cavs had Derrick Rose and Dwayne Wade and LeBron and J.R. Smith, they had a stacked team to begin the season, and then they got rid of D Wade, D Rose, and pretty much traded off everybody. And I feel like they did that just so they could be like, look at LeBron now. The first final, by the way, today is Friday. The first game is yesterday. It was last night.
Yeah.
I don't know when I'm going to post this, but the first game was last night. And I feel like LeBron scored, 51 by himself?
Did he reach 50?
I think so. I think he had 51. But he had 51 points by himself. And I feel like they traded off everybody just so they could be like, if LeBron wins the finals, they can be like, oh man, he's the GOAT.
Yeah.
No disrespect to LeBron, he's pretty dang good, but I feel like people want him to succeed even more so they can call him the GOAT, therefore people will watch more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, the only time I've ever thought it was rigged is I 100% believe in my heart that 3-1 lead was rigged, and I honest to God believe that the other sports followed because of all the upsets and comebacks that we had. But
it's like the Super Bowl with the
yeah,
Falcons
and I feel like they did give it to him in that series just because like Cleveland needed a championship. LeBron needed one in Cleveland. They were down 3-1 against possibly the greatest team ever. That belt, what was the greatest team ever before they added Durant, and I don't know. I feel like they gave maybe let him catch up. And then Game 7, they were like, go play. And then Kyrie shot. I mean, you can't make that up. That was a great shot. Kyrie carries LeBron, by the way. That's why LeBron will never win another ring without Kyrie, I promise.
Yeah, I can agree. But that's a different call.
Yeah,
I think Kyrie's better than LeBron.
I don't think Kyrie's better. But I think LeBron needs some help. I mean, it's not a one-man sport.
Again, that's why I think that they want everybody to bow down to LeBron as the greatest of all time if he wins this finals because he's by himself pretty much. He has Kevin Love and JR, but like.
Well, I do a lot of betting online.
Right.
And I make a lot of picks. And I'm thinking about doing a website to like showcase my picks, and if people would be interested in that, maybe like pay like a small fee, just like see what I'm picking, and you can make money too. Hopefully, I mean I'm making money right now, but you know how stuff like that goes. You ride the waves. But I actually have Golden State winning in 6. That's what I picked before the series started. And I felt like Game 1 was the Warriors to win. And last night I picked the spread before I knew Kevin Love was going to play. I picked Golden State to cover, and that was a mistake. Obviously, they won by 8. There was a time, though, I thought I was going to get it. But I expect them to get Game 1. I really expect them to get Game 2, especially after that performance last night by the Cavs. They're going to be drained, and they're going to feel flat because they let one slip away. And they're still going to be thinking about that. JR is still going to be thinking about it a lot. And
that's another thing I want to point out.
Yeah.
J.R. Smith is a I wouldn't. Yeah, he's a star. He's one of those.
He used to be. I mean, he's definitely a good player.
Yeah. If you're in Game 1 of the NBA Finals, at the very end of the game, and you're like tied up, you're not going to forget the score. 2, you're not going to like forget that the time's about to run out. Like that's just a given. And that's another reason why I think it's rigged. Is like, why would J.R. Smith get the rebound and just take off dribbling the other way and not even attempt to shoot it for the win?
I'm gonna turn my chair like you got it.
Yeah.
You look a little more professional than I do.
If you saw Game 1, you know what I'm talking about. You know the memes that's going on right now with JR. Like all over Twitter right
that's
now.
why JR's recognizable nowadays. Not because he's a star anymore, but just because like everybody likes to make fun of him. Like, who needs a shirt when you have a ring? He didn't wear a shirt for like a week after they won the championship. That's LeBron's favorite dude, actually. Believe it or not, he's the one who like. LeBron fought for that heavy contract. Like, JR will not get paid $13 million from anybody else other than the Cavs.
Probably true. But I just don't think that someone like him would just be like, oh well. Like,
what he said was he expected LeBron or Ty Lue to call timeout. That's why he was dribbling away. Because he didn't want anybody to grab the ball from him, jump ball, like timeout situation. But he fully expected someone to call a timeout is what he said.
But then again, if he grabbed the rebound, they should have called out timeout immediately.
Yeah.
Or at least attempted to.
But yeah, I mean that's where JR has to be smarter because Ty Lue obviously knows even if he's small, he's under the basket. He at least has a better shot, and then
You at least got to throw it.
Yeah, game's tied up. I mean that was the play. But George Hill clanked that free throw off the front of the rim.
Yeah.
You at least got to hit it long. If you're shooting a game-winning free throw, you can't be short.
Yeah.
That's like leaving a birdie putt short on the 18th to like win the Masters. You know what I mean? You got to give it a run at it.
I don't know. I mean, I'm hoping the Warriors win just for my sake because I'm a Warriors fan.
Yeah.
But
Just so everybody knows, I'm a diehard Carmelo Anthony fan. Always have been. But he's getting that age. He's kind of slowing down. He's Vince Carter-esque right now. But, Porzingis is taking over for me. That's my dude. And then we also both have like a mutual love for Klay. He's one of our favorite players. His favorite player.
Klay Thompson's my favorite player.
Yeah.
I don't want anybody in the comments being like, oh, you're just a bandwagon. I liked Curry back when he played for Davidson. So I liked Curry back in the day. And then when Curry and Klay got together and Klay started like showing up to play, I really started liking Klay. So I'm not a Durant fan. I'm not a Curry fan. I'm a Klay fan.
Yeah, how many Warriors fans do you know that have a Klay Thompson T-shirt?
Me.
No Curry, no Durant.
Yeah, no Durant, no Curry. This is Klay.
Yeah, I have a respect for the Warriors. They're a lot of fun to watch. You know, being a smaller guy when I was playing basketball, undersized, it makes me have an appreciation for guys like Steph. You know.
Right. He's only 6'2". What the average in the NBA is like
Yeah.
6'6".
And then Clay and Durant aren't little, but they can just shoot so well, and that's more impressive to me. Like LeBron, I mean, he bullies everybody, but
he's also 6'9".
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Pounds. Like he's
But this year, I've never liked. I mean, I loved LeBron. I had jerseys and everything before he left Cleveland. I want that on the record. But after he left for Miami, I felt like he kind of took the cowardly way out, and so I've never liked him since. I don't think that he can be compared. I don't think the LeBron and Jordan conversation, that's another topic another day, but I just don't think that's a fair comparison either way. Like, I don't want to say one's better than the other. They're both kind of different.
yeah.
But LeBron, I've got a lot more respect for him from this playoff series, and just because he tied Jerry West, I think, for the most 40-point playoff games in a season or a single postseason. So he's been really impressive, and the fact that they even hung in there last night was something.
Yeah, that's. I mean, if we're all Cavs fans, Warrior fans, Rocket fans, Celtics, whatever, you have to admit that like the Cavs should not be in this with the team that they have. LeBron or not, like how good he is and stuff like that, they shouldn't even be close to hanging with the Warriors, but they are. So
yeah, but LeBron went like at one point it was 9 for 11. I think it was like some point in the third quarter.
yeah.
I mean, that's just there's nothing you can do about that. And then KD went like, I want to say it was like 9 for 19 or something. Like, I don't know the exact stats. Maybe like one day I'll have a laptop right here. I can look everything up, be all professional. But Clay played good, but he had that knee injury. He was out for a short period of time. Curry didn't shoot that great either. And that's just stuff that's gonna happen.
Right. I'm about to bring up the stats here, so hold on. I can tell you the full scores and analysis.
But
and all that good stuff.
thanks for overtime because I hit the over on the 22.5 3-pointers. And I don't know who it was, but someone on the Cavs hit a last-second, like, garbage time. Yeah, it was a garbage time 3-pointer.
Okay, so yes, LeBron had 51 to end it. The next closest to him on their team was Kevin Love with 21. And then the next closest to him was 10, which was JR. And then you go down to the Warriors. Curry had 29, KD had 26, and Clay had 24.
Yeah.
You got your star three guys up in the 20s, which is what you need.
Yeah, but they took a lot of shots. That was the problem.
They did. They also made a lot of shots.
Yeah, but they didn't make I wouldn't consider it what they normally shoot for their percentages. Especially KD. KD went like 9 for 19. That's worse than 50%, which isn't too bad. But for the finals, you expect him to step up a little more.
Yeah.
And, I mean, he shot one fadeaway 3-pointer, or deep, too, and it was just a complete air ball.
Let's see here. KD went 8 for 22, actually.
Yeah, exactly.
Clay went 8 for 16. So
yeah, I mean, that's fine.
yeah.
That's what I like about Clay. He's just so like he doesn't need to be flashy. He's so happy making millions of dollars on a winning team where like he's in the best situation because if he sucks, nobody's gonna put the blame on him. If he scores 2 points and hits one shot all game, I mean like people are gonna look at him. But as long as he scores double digits, nobody's gonna look at him and be like Clay lost this game.
Yeah,
it's either Curry or Durant.
But then again, like those three, I don't think there's ever been a game where they score like under 15 between those three.
Oh yeah.
Steph, KD, and Clay.
I want to throw out while I'm looking at this the widescreen. We had a little difficulties trying to set this up, and the quality will get better. And like I said, this is first time for me using this microphone. I just unboxed it, so if I sound a little rough, we're gonna get this all situated. Like we said, this is gonna be a process, but it's something we've always wanted to do.
We're gonna get it fixed out because, like, as I'm talking right here, I can tell that you can hear me in his mic too.
Yeah.
So, we'll get that all figured out and situated, and maybe get a better setup or something, and fix the screen because I know that probably looks really, really bad. But we will fix it, and it will get better.
But back to what I was saying earlier about my predictions about the series. Tell me if you disagree or not. But like I said, I have the Warriors taking the first 2 games, and then I have LeBron. They're gonna make a statement in Game 3. It's probably gonna be ugly for the Warriors. Because the Warriors might not even try that hard, knowing that LeBron's gonna come out swinging. They might even like take the night off. But then I think they steal Game 4, and then so that would put them 3-1. And then after that, it could be either or. Like Game 5 in Golden State, they win, or Game 6 they win in Cleveland.
I don't think the series will just go 4-0 and be done. I think that they at least.
That's last year. Last year they went up 3-0 and lost that 4th game,
right?
Which they were threatening to be the first team, I believe. First team, maybe not, maybe in a long time at least, to go undefeated in the playoffs. They went 16-1. And I don't see how with that team last year and this team this year, even with the new Houston Rockets team, how they're not close to that. I mean, well, they lost three games this postseason already.
Yeah.
They just haven't looked as dominating. Even when they're winning, they don't look very good.
Yeah. I would say, I'm going to say the Warriors are going to end up winning it. Just because I think people are catching on to the whole rigged thing.
Yeah.
And I say rigged because it may or may not be. I mean, it's whatever. But I'm going to say Warriors in 5. I think.
5. See, I don't know. I just feels a little early for me. I think 6 is where it's going to be.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 5 just because people can. Just because that's the way it should be. Like the Warriors should just wipe them clean, because they're just a higher caliber than the whole Cavs team.
Yeah.
Like you can't just look at LeBron and be like, well, LeBron's this much better than Steph and this much better than Kevin Durant. Like the Warriors had the whole team, and you got the Cavs with arguably 2.
Yeah.
With Kevin Love or JR.
You know what I just thought of while you were talking? You know how like I've always like breathed really loud.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here and I'm wondering if like while you're talking, if they're sharing like.
I could probably guess that. Probably.
So if you can hear that, I apologize.
He breathes through his mouth, not his nose.
Yeah, my sinuses have always been really bad.
Yeah, but
it's actually like a real medical problem.
But I think we're going to end it off right here, and we're thinking next time we do this, I'm sure everybody's heard the Pusha T and Drake beef that's been going on, and we're both real big in music and stuff like that. So we're thinking maybe the next time we do this, Drake will have released something.
Yeah.
And we'll have a little bit more info.
Also, like, this is pretty much a test run. And we're gonna put it up and see the feedback. And it's kind of short. Our goal is to be about an hour. I think that's kind of what we agreed on earlier, which we could easily do. But we're just gonna kind of cut it off here just to see how this goes. But spoiler alert: I don't think Drake can recover from this beef.
I don't think so.
But we're going to cut that off right there. This is the Millard and Arden podcast for now.
Yeah, for now. We're going to come up with a name, hopefully, later.
Yeah, and whatever content we put out, just kind of give us a follow and keep up to date.
Yeah. Be sure you subscribe here so then you can see later when we post and all that good stuff. So, thank you guys for watching.